Welcome back everyone, Phoenix 3 here, and I'm going to be playing some more Pokemon trading card game online, but this will be episode 2 for Trainer Challenge. The Team Aqua thing, let me see what that's about real quick. I think they said go to tournaments and pick a side, I guess. Oh, that's how people get these sleeves. They play in tournaments. Well, I guess everybody gets something, so I could probably try to do that. I think I did all this in like the last episode. Oh right, that button is only going to open up for on a website. Ask me to log into my Pokemon account and then go from there. I'm not actually sure what's going on. So that's Team Aqua. More Aqua stuff. So I guess these are always running tournaments. I mean, I guess I can experiment with that, but that's not what we're here for. We are here for Trainer Challenge. Let's go ahead and knock this out. So we've got 1 star currently on gold, a lot more to get. Select that. Let's select a trainer first to see. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with my Pidgeot deck here. It looks like it's all the way on the end this time. And trainer this guy. I believe we have to fight him 2 more times to get the remaining over 1500k points. So we're just gonna do this as quick as we can. And then one day I can actually say I have played through Trainer Challenge. So I'm gonna start with Pidgey, put the binary down just so we have something. And yes, I would like to draw a card. We'll leave that in our hand. Ooh, there's a heads. Helioptile. Let's deck shrink here a little bit, get some lightning energy. And we'll end our turn. Just have the energy there on the Pidgey for the just in case. I can probably do something with PTCGO. Start powering this up. Just put 10 damage on the squirrel. I mean, that's pretty much all we can do. Water splash. What is that? Is that 10 plus 20? Wow. We actually don't need all that electric energy on it. I've got 20 hit points left. Might have to try to pull some stall with the Ponyta through agility. So there goes my Pidgey, which is unfortunate. Like, this is ridiculous. I do not know why I'm going to sit here and torture myself with this. I mean, if he gets a heads, he knocks me out. There's really no point in investing the energy on it. There we go. Looks like we can probably start taking prizes soon. Squirtle is weak to grass. How much does your bite do? 20. Static shock will do 30. I think I'm just going to play it safe. I think that's probably the best option here. I don't want to have more damage on my Pokemon than I have to. End our turn. I will play the other Pidgey. Put that down, retreat. That can knock his Vaporeon out in one hit. Leave my Pidgey alone. My Pidgey didn't do anything to you. I mean, it's going to when it turns to a Pidgeot, but that's a ways away. So I'm just getting nothing but energy here. Because that's the problem when you have 18 energy. And I wouldn't mind playing a deck with 18 energy if I had, you know, draw cards in the deck, which I currently don't have any of. So we should be able to wrap this game up pretty quick. Everything he's setting up is weak to electric. We can put that down. I think we start powering that up, because we can still hit for 80, which is better than nothing. Opponent is doing a lot of stuff here. Okay, my attack will still knock that out. And then we have Bunny's ability as well to put it back into our hand. And he never once wanted to send up. So I can't hurt him. Yep. There's my Helioptile. I'm going to keep this energy in my hand probably. It's gonna be one of them games. Not supposing to happen, so I can just end my turn. It's not like I can really do anything else. So that's 3 heads in a row. Okay, so we win now. $7,000. Man, looks like we're gonna have to play 2 more games against this guy, unless we get high roll on points. But I think in order to do that, we've got to like win the game. He doesn't take a single prize. We have to get like at least 9,000 points. But this deck isn't exactly the best to do it with. I just might have to play the other decks as they get better. One, two. I don't think I want to do anything with the flat center. Oh, top decking the Pidgeot. This game could be over quick. All I need to do now is draw an energy next turn. I think that's the first time something actually worked out for me with this deck. And now we can knock everything out in one hit. Put that there just in case my Pidgeot goes down. I can still do 80 damage to everything he has. So that's alright. We're going to take your Vaporeon down in one hit as well. And put that down. Knockout. Oh, I put the wrong Pokemon down. That's alright. 6 prizes in 6 turns. Or at least 6 attacking turns. So, did that give me what I needed? Yep, that gave me exactly what I needed. So, man, PTCGO just put in work. We get a Boundaries Cross booster pack. Got 8,250 points. PTCGO putting in work. With those Boundaries Cross booster packs, I could be getting Keldeo EX, which is always a nice card to pull. So we got Psychic here. I'm obviously going to want to change decks into something that's probably pure Psychic. 012, 012. What's in this deck? Oh, right, this guy here. I've got Pokemon Communication, so I mean, I got a way to get Pokemon out of the deck. I want to achieve rollout. I think that's the attack I want to get going. I've got 2 Professor Junipers, 18 energy. But I also have this deck, which is Fairy, and the same stuff. Continuous tumble from the point until you get Tails. The attack is a little unreliable. We do have this big guy, Random Pex, and Poison Ring, but that's a lot of energy just to get that going. Or we can work on these, because these decks do get fairly good. Oh, I think this one has Vaporeon in it. If it does, we're going to use this one. Maybe it doesn't, or maybe it ends up getting Vaporeon. If, oh no, this deck only has 51 cards in it. How is that possible? Huh? Is this deck the same way? This deck has 54 cards. Ooh, this deck here looks a little good, actually. I just see the Ninetales, but that ability is nice. And you know what? Since we can't work with these decks, or these decks here, I think you only have to play, you have to win 12 games to get a booster pack. And while booster packs are nice, if I'm going to be playing through this, I should have all of these other decks leveled up as well. So we are going to play the water deck, because I like water Pokemon a lot more than I like fire types. And I do believe this deck here does end up getting Vaporeon in it at some point. I believe I played this deck on the trading card game online when it was on the website through the Flash player. So it looks like all of my stuff got reset. So, and then on top of that, we get to learn what's in my opponent's deck here. So, a whole lot of nothing for my opponent. I'm not sure what is flip 2 coins, please heads, draw a card. I mean, I guess that's fine to start with. We'll put, I guess we'll put everything down. Would I like to draw? Yes. We're going to start with this, add some more water, because why not? Giratina is looking kind of big and scary. I'm gonna put this here just to save it, just in case it goes down. We're getting Gyms and Kaz. So I just lose a bunch of water energy right there. That's actually annoying, but I didn't lose the D-Watt, so that's good. Now we're gonna try to draw some cards here. I mean, that's pretty much all I can do. Of course, I get double tails. And my opponent continues to flip heads. So we are getting wrecked by this guy. Nothing but water energy. Milotic. Oh. Okay. Clear search. Search my deck for any 3 cards. What any 3 cards do we want? Probably supporters, I would think. I mean, potion's always a good card. Energy switch is always a good card. I don't remember if this was the deck with Juniper in it, but I mean, I guess we'll take the water, energy, the potion, and probably just more potions. Actually, there's no need to take that. I mean, I don't have any other supporters in here, so we'll take this, turn that into 3 energies, and we will take another potion. See, that's called professional strats. I think I'm gonna take some damage here from the Giratina, and I can just heal that off. So we're gonna grab 3 energy. This attack here does what? 90, and discard a random card from my hand. So we're gonna double potion. Water pulse. Hopefully it stays asleep. It doesn't stay asleep. But I mean, that's alright though. Oh, it stays asleep. That's good for me. Potion. Double potion. That's actually annoying. Opponent still stays asleep. Samurott, I was wondering if I was going to have to search for this or not. Discard an energy attached to defending Pokemon. I don't think I want to do that. We'll just keep attacking with Water Pulse. Opponent is still asleep. Opponent wakes up. I'm thinking I should probably retreat and knock it out with this. Sludge Bomb. I really don't want this to get an attack off on me though, so. $140, 90. Destructive Whirlpool. Discard an energy. Still got his energy anyway. We're going to potion. Put this down. Destructive Whirlpool. And we should be able to clean up from here. Slappers do surf. I mean, 60 is better than nothing, right? Going down. See that ace spec? Yeah, so the decks they have are severely better than yours. So you're forced to use starter decks against their fairly constructed decks. Hypnotoxic Laser, how I hate that card. I swear the RNG here is just as bad as the RNG in Battle Tower, where like the game just does things so you lose. In the game, in the world of gaming, we call that rubber band AI. And we are definitely seeing that rubber band AI here. I mean, I just need to take one more prize, right? I could retreat. Yeah, let's do that. And if this thing doesn't retreat, we'll take 2 prizes next turn. Oh, I thought it did 20 to the active and the... Oh well. Get this guy powered up. Gonna throw that energy switch right here and water arrow this thing for a knockdown. And we win. 5,000. Anything else? 2 stars. So 7,380 points. Match MVP. So we got 5 trainer tokens. Basic blue updated. I don't know what was updated. Just says it was updated. So I kind of have to take the game's word for that. Let's see. Play again. Oh, am I gonna have to select the deck every time it... Okay, so let's see what was added. I think we lost some energy there. I can't tell what was changed in this deck, so... Let us continue. Basic blue. I think I'm gonna put that up front, and we'll put this down to do some stuff with Lapras, because why not? Ooh, a Burbank City gym. That could be pretty bad. And now we don't have to let our opponent take a prize. If I draw water energy, I'm gonna set up the thing. Alright, so put that there. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Never mind. So I just need to move this retreat into you. Surf. Hopefully he retreats it. Hooligan's Gym and Cast. He flipped heads on that every single time. Or she flipped heads on that every single time. And I'm poisoned and I lose an energy. That's annoying. And with these hooligan Jim and Kazes, man, like I can't keep anything in my hand. My opponent is just flipping like a champ over here. But we are going to knock this out. Right, I forgot that was a thing. Alright, what do I do? Try to accelerate this a little bit. Okay, got 2 cards. That's good. Didn't draw what we needed though. I think I'm just gonna take potions. I'll take an Ocelot though. We'll take an Ocelot and 2 potions. How much health does this thing have? It has 110. How much did I have on me the turn before? I guess I didn't have enough. Gonna try to save some energy here. Put this up. Hopefully Burbank City Gym doesn't come into play. But I gotta get 3 energy on that fast. Okay, am I missing something? This is doing 60, so why is it knocking out all of my Pokemon in one hit? Okay, I don't know what happened. The game is kind of locked up here. Okay, so I think the damage is just coming from Burbank, so all the attacks are doing 90. Okay, I actually have no idea what this is. Why it's doing this. Maybe it will give me back my game. I'm clicking, but I'm not getting any response. Alright, let's see what Task Manager has to say. It didn't stop responding. We still got animations and stuff going on. But the whole screen just went dark, and I don't know why. It's not showing anything here. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I swear this program is so broken. I think I'm going to have to close the program and restart it. I'm just going to do some stuff here. So we're going to disable that so we don't lose the stream. But we are going to close the program, reopen up Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. See, I don't know what happened there, but this program is way too buggy for me. It's just like you never know when it's going to just freak out and not let you play the game. I really wish they would fix these bugs. I know they want to try to make everything official, but there's really nothing wrong with things like Play TCG or even Apprentice if people still use that. Because this game is trying to do way too much and trying to run so much code all the time. It just kind of conflicts with everything else. Some card rulings are inconsistent. Some card interactions work or they don't work as intended. For example, the glitch with Jolteon. Okay, so I'm back into the game and it threw me back into the actual game I was playing. Okay, so that's different. I've never seen that before. Okay, so my opponent has 2 prizes left. I don't think I can win. I pretty much have to get something. And that's not something. But sometimes you can't stop yourself from getting steamrolled like this. So we're just gonna quit. And that's just the problem with these decks is they're not good, and your opponent, you know, they have decently constructed decks. Hold on, where did my progress go? City championships, hard, medium, easy, hard. Okay. Hold on, we have to go back and do everything through easy as well? Okay, I don't think we're doing that. Yeah, but this game here has really bad rubber banding AI. And I don't like it. I don't like losing games because the game decides to give me things I can't work with. But hopefully things change. Like, having one of everything in a deck is bad. And of course, the opponent here is the king of flipping heads. Oh, look at that. First tails. Alright, this is going to turn into a samurai. Oh, the attack only costs 2 energy as well, so that's good. Put this here, put this here, and we will rain splash. Great. Waterfall. Cannot wait to finish with this opponent. Going to play the potion, take a knockout here, hopefully get a water energy. Alright, so now we can use our biggest attack. So 7 wins with this deck puts it at its finished state. So I guess we're going to try to go for that. Weezing does Aftermath. Discard top 3 cards of my deck. You do... I guess we can start powering that up. Just have some extra attackers here. Lapras is also not a bad Pokemon to power up. But we're going to knock this out. I lose 3 cards from the top. But it looks like it's not a big deal to begin with. Another Tails for my opponent. And this is the way it should be, where I steamroll the NPC and not the other way around. But starter decks, they're just not fun to play. They're not fun to play with against your friends. They're not fun to play online. They're not fun to play here either. Let's go ahead and finish this. Let's see what we get. Can we go to 17? Nope. So 2 more games it looks like, and then I don't have to play my opponent here again, or I don't have to play this opponent again. You have 1 of 7 cards unlocked with this deck. So I mean, we got 2 wins with this deck. So what happened? Well, let's just stick with what we got. I'm really trying to find enjoyment in this, but I need something to run right now. Feebas. We'll start with Feebas, I guess. There's not a Seismitoad in the deck, I don't think. What do you do? Hyper Voice. I'm gonna put this here. Try to draw some cards. Of course not. I don't need new cards anyway. I'm gonna evolve you. Do it again. I mean, that'll pay off eventually, I would think. Okay, tails. That's what I want. Man, my opponent just wants to keep these things going, don't he? I mean, I'm already poisoned, so. My opponent does not want me to knock out any of her Pokemon. Guess I'm just gonna start just taking prizes. Hyper Voice. So much healing. That's alright though. I got healing too. I'm stuck with one card draw turn. Can't do nothing. Well, I just lost that energy switch I was going to try to play. Because my opponent wants to play 3 of these. I need that to flip heads. My Samurai better not be in here. I just lost energy. Gotta do 80 damage to knock that out. Guess we'll just bring this up. So, water energy is convenient because I've got Kick Away. And we can shuffle his Pokemon for a little bit. More lasers. Almost just tempted just to play with Pidgeot just because I have the Pokemon Center lady in there. It's not consistent, but I mean, I'm not going to be losing the shenanigans though. This looks like a good idea, actually. Kick Away. So I've got damage on everything now. We will let's just knock this out. Probably didn't need to energy switch that energy there, but I don't care. And I've got my next 3 prizes on the bench, so Yeah. Water energy off the top. Water arrow. This guy. Alright. Dang, 6,000? I mean, I really can't control, like, these top decks that they got going on for me. So, are we still... Okay, so I'm not sure how we increase the deck. Maybe we have to beat different people with the deck? If that's the case, then... Like, I really don't know anything about Trainer Challenge. It's something I messed around with for a little bit. And I just got bored with it because I don't know how anything works here. Just better off playing against other people. But I figure, you know, I could try to make this like an episode for the most part. Looks like Shinx is going to be the thing that's putting in work here. I just have to get a bunch of Pokemon down and hope I draw things in the right order and not like these two guys here. So I'm gonna get paralyzed. Can't do nothing about that. We've got an Evo Soda. We're gonna play that. I'm gonna play this just to buy a couple more turns to search for some Pokemon. Okay, now this thing can knock me out in one hit. Great. Start the draw passing. Yay. I can do a peck off. Why not? Okay, that was stupid. Hey, I got points for it that time. So I guess if you don't quit, then... Just not really sure what decks to use. I mean, maybe I can buy some more starter decks and use those. But I'm gonna have to do some researching to see what starter decks are actually good, because like these things suck. These starter decks have no redeeming qualities. Actually, since this one here has Pidgeot in it, that's a redeeming quality. But normally these things don't have redeeming qualities in it. They're just so bad. Double spin. Take 20. Just put some more health on it. I need to get my Pidgeotto. I mean, he has a Hooligan's Gym and Kaz in his hand. I don't know why he's not playing it. Another 20 I take. Got 10 left. There's my Pidgeotto. Hopefully the Hooligan's Gym and Kaz doesn't come down. It doesn't. Real strong gust. Hopefully he retreats so I don't take damage. Okay. Oh man. So pretty much I have to knock this thing out, which I will be doing. And we can go into a Pidgeot sweep, which is what we want. I think we just let Pidgeot go all the way. And maybe we can get something here. No, but I can't keep anything in my hand. Opponent is too pro. Alright. Baneri, put the Pidgey down. Just so cards don't keep going back to the deck. Alright, this is not Pidgeot's last turn. That's what I wanted right there. Okay, cool. Don't gotta play this girl here anymore. 1 coin? Really? That's all I get is 1 coin? Man, they make it impossible for you to grind with this deck, or just to grind in this game. So we have this guy here, Grayson, playing straight lightning. So we have a deck we can use for that. We've got this deck here, 0 12 games, 1 necessary to win a booster pack. So let's go ahead and use this. We got our Night Hunter deck. Don't remember how I got this, but I got it. Oh, I forgot to redeem the code that they give you for the booster pack. I think I'm going to go and do that, see what we get from it. Look at this guy thinking he's cool. Man, I'm the coolest person in Pokemon. Okay, as soon as I can see what this card is, I guess it doesn't matter. It's like it's the only one I can start with. Okay. Ooh, that collect is actually very strong. We're gonna get a fighting Pokemon out here though. We got Timber, Drober. So I think Girder's who we want. Ooh, Excadrill. I think that's the one we want. Let's go with him. Start powering this guy up. End our turn. And then we can start doing a collect for a bunch of cards. Collect is 2. Good to know. Thought it was 1. Well, why not? Could knock this thing out next turn. Man, these potions are killing me, man. So I will do 40, which will do 80. And next turn I could just knock it out. My opponent doesn't like that idea, though. Oh, goodness. I guess we just take the fighting energy out of the deck. So I had to use 2 turns just doing these until I can get something better, which I don't get. Double slap 30x. So that's down. It seems like your opponents just have all the options. But if he doesn't do anything, then I kill it. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Get out of my face. I didn't even get 5,000 points that time. Let's try it again. Gotta make up a lot of points here. Opponent's turn. Yes, I would. I was really hoping it was the other one. Ooh, Luxio. I mean, none of that's going to matter if I can power up stuff, so take your 10 damage. How much does pound do? I can't select the card. Okay, I don't have any options to select anything right now. Let's see if I can just close the window and open it back up and see if something changes. Nope. Just lost the ability to right click whatsoever. I'm just going to attach the energy here since I can't see my cards. 80 damage. This thing has 70 left. Okay, 30. So I just need to do 10 damage. This person's making it hard. Is this where my opponent plays everything in his hand? Dang, 3 fighting. Alright, let's start taking these things out. There's my 3rd fighting energy. Alright, we should be able to clean the game up from here. Can't do anything to me, Shinx. You're not big enough. There's the Pokemon communication. And Thunderous going down. Okay. Looks like we got more points. No, that's about the same amount of points. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be playing this for much longer. I might end the video after this battle, because this here is pretty dry, if you don't ask me. Like, I really want them to, like, overhaul Trainer Challenge. At least make it to where you can use your custom decks, because these games will end a lot faster and would at least be more entertaining for you guys. Do I happen to have a Minccino that does do the wave? That would be interesting. I think I'm going to look for that. I haven't seen a plus power in a long time. I am impressed. Let's put you back into the deck. Let's see what we got going here. There's a Zoroark in the deck, but it's not the good one. Minccino, are you in the deck? I don't think there one even exists, so if that's the case, I'm not going to waste any time putting resources on it. I think my best bet is still to go with this guy here. Put you there, and we'll put this down, and we will end our turn. See what happens. Took a lot of damage. Audino, go ahead. So, man, this thing gets charged up pretty quick. Does 20 damage to one of your Pokemon, so why does he always put the damage on him? I thought he was doing like thunder or something. Do you only have 80 HP? Yes, you do. I thought you had 90. Alright, well, this can take a hit. I have to do this. Then we could do scratch. Should knock it out. Take your 80 damage. There's another fighting energy. Hopefully this can live the turn. Probably should have played that potion. That actually might have been a good idea to play the potion. We're gonna put this up. Scratch. That Raichu was actually scary. That's what I wanted to see. Because now we can finish the game off. $1,400. Maybe he doesn't require the same amount of points as everybody else, so that's the reason I'm not getting as much. That's the only explanation I can come up with. He still needs 30,000 points. Yeah, I really don't think I want to play this guy again, or at least not right now. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end this session of Trainer Challenge here. If you guys liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing playthroughs of mini games. Most of them will probably consist of Pokemon, but my PlayStation 4 should be coming in soon. I have my Wii U. My recording software and hardware should be in soon, so I should be able to run any game that you guys want me to play on the PlayStation 4 and Wii U, assuming I can get the games, but that shouldn't be a problem. And leave comments below. I guess tell me some things you like about Trainer Challenge, if they exist, or things you don't like about Trainer Challenge. So there's a lot about Trainer Challenge I really don't like, and I wish they do fix it, but they're probably not going to. And do like the video. I know it's a little boring, but somebody's got to play through Trainer Challenge. I might not be doing the easy, normal, and hard modes. I wish there weren't 3 separate playability modes for that, but not much can be done about that. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching my videos, and I hope I see you in the next one.